A young boy suspected that the new neighbor had something strange about him, so he secretly crawled under the moving truck to investigate, but then he suddenly sneezed for no reason. The sound was so small that it should not have attracted attention. Yet strangely, no matter how he shifted his position, the man moved at the exact same time. It was as if he could see through the bottom of the truck. The old man noticed he was just a kid who loved vampires and Frankenstein, so he deliberately tried to scare him.
I am a monster. A vampire.
The boy looked smug after hearing that. Old man, you cannot scare me like that. I am a hardcore monster fan. Vampires cannot come out during the daytime.
Who said?
The boy suddenly realized something. The old man looked a lot like the original vampire. That night, the boy told his mother about the discovery, but she thought he had watched too many horror movies and ignored it. Just then, the boy sneezed again for no reason. His father also felt pain in his bones, but no one in the family took it seriously. The curious boy did not stop investigating. The next day, he secretly sneaked under the old man's house. This was his secret base. He kept garlic and crosses there to deal with vampires. He planned to spy on the old man from there. To his surprise, he soon saw the old man acting suspiciously. Even more shocking, the old man lifted a car with one hand. The boy was stunned. If this man was not normal, then he had to be a vampire. It was not safe to stay any longer. The boy scrambled to escape, but to his surprise, the old man was already there. Seeing his tricks did not work, the boy quickly begged the old man not to suck his blood. He did not want to become part of the army of the night. The old man calmly reassured him not to be afraid. He kindly explained that everything he knew about vampires, including the myths and made-up stories, was false. Since you like garlic so much, I will take you somewhere. They went to a restaurant in town. The old man deliberately ate a bite of rice in front of him. The meaning was obvious. Were vampires not supposed to eat human food? It indirectly admitted his identity. The boy was confused about why the old man came to this town. The old man sighed and said he was born here. He had traveled the world, but never settled down. Now that he was old, he wanted to return home. He planned to end his life here, but everything had changed. Just then, the waiter refilling water suddenly sneezed. The boy sneezed as well. The old man immediately sensed something was wrong. Does your head hurt too? The boy looked confused. How did you know? The old man seemed to realize something. He quickly sent the boy home. He emphasized that at night, he must stay with his parents, but the boy was mischievous. He secretly snuck into the old man's house again. He even found blood bags in the closet. After that, the boy developed a persistent fever of 99 degrees. It felt like he was allergic to something. He was weak, and felt pain in his bones. Although the father knew other people in town were sick too, he found it strange. How could so many people be allergic to the same thing? And only within a few nearby blocks. But it was only a suspicion. There was no good solution for now. They could only tell their son to rest. Unexpectedly, as soon as they left the room, the old man suddenly appeared at the window. The boy was terrified and insisted he had not revealed the secret. The old man looked indifferent. It no longer mattered. There was not much time left anyway. He seriously told the boy that they were friends. If you are willing to walk into the night with me now, I will show you things never seen in movies or magazines. The boy hesitated, but he followed the old man to a gravestone engraved with his name.
You were buried here?
It doesn't work that way, Toby.
The old man explained it like this. His body was infected with a virus. It allowed him to live longer, but the price was that he could not stay in one place too long. So he created empty graves to fake his own death. For more than 100 years, he had kept moving. He felt lonely and exhausted. This time he chose to accept death and be buried here. The boy was confused. Should you not be immortal? The old man smiled calmly and said he was still too young. There were things in the night more terrifying than him. If people like him stayed too long in one place, those things would appear. For over 100 years, he had been hiding from them.
Real monsters, Toby.
The boy did not believe him. What could be scarier than a vampire? The old man did not answer directly. Instead, he talked about genetic mutations. The boy immediately thought of werewolves. The old man explained there was a dominant gene. It could protect humans from harm by their kind. He pulled the boy close to demonstrate. The boy kept sneezing. It was like an allergy inside his body. Even though the boy did not fully understand, that was not the purpose of tonight. The old man picked up a stick. He stirred the grass nearby. A group of special fireflies flew out. He had discovered them in Mill Valley. Now he gave them to the boy as a final gift.
When everything else grows hazy, try to hold on to this good thing.
The childless old man treated the boy like his own son. At midnight, the father had the same high fever as the boy. His bones hurt as if they were about to crack. The mother received phone calls. More and more people showed the same symptoms. She grew worried. She decided to take them to the hospital. Just then, the father suddenly sneezed. Worse, his nose began to bleed. As the mother stared in shock, she felt sharp pain in her abdomen. The boy felt the same. Before the father understood what was happening, he collapsed to the floor and began to mutate. Meanwhile, the old man dressed in an elegant suit slowly opened his door. He calmly looked around the house. This was his final farewell. When everything was ready, a group of monsters appeared outside and slowly entered. The old man watched without resisting. Amid their roars, he ended his life. This was the release he had chosen. The next day, the media reported the bizarre tragedy. The victim had been torn apart by giant beasts, yet the neighbors heard nothing. Some people felt unusually tired, as if they had not slept well the night before. The boy also felt confused. He tried to remember the old man's face, but he could not recall it at all. His father said it was probably shock. It would pass in a few days. Suddenly memories flashed in the boy's mind. They were moments spent with the old man. That night, he brought his father to the cemetery. Seeing the stick on the ground, the boy skillfully released the fireflies. He remembered the old man's words. As long as you protect beautiful things, there is nothing to fear in the night. As a cold wind swept through, everything began to make more sense.